had, just know I'm proud of you. Till ain't no hoes, but they swole, what is you coming to? Run up and check up on my own seat. Why they niggas tryna flex up on me? Ain't no flexing my blessings and ain't no stressing on. Seldom flexing, yeah, I do it on the regular.
All right, y'all. It's a red light. Yeah, we're going to start off tonight's conversation a little different. All right, come on, y'all know what we got to do. Get in that room, share this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Tell everybody your boy K is live, and it's Thursday. Listen, I am ready. We got a lot to talk about, but I got to first have my first segment because I got to this is a good conversation. This is going to help somebody. But come on, share this video. Put it out. I think we need to run the intro video one more time just so y'all can fill the room up. Let's go.
Just know I'm proud of you. Till ain't no hoes, but they swole, what is you coming to? Run up and check up on my own seat. Why they niggas tryna flex up on me? Ain't no flexing my blessings and ain't no stressing on. Seldom flexing, yeah, I do it on the regular.
All right. I had to send some people some notifications. I had to wake them up. Look, I need you to do the same thing. Send the group chat a message. Send the work chat a message. Copy this link, okay? If you don't know how to do that, let's walk you through it really quickly. You see that arrow right there at the bottom of your screen that says share? You know that if you're on Instagram, it's like a little arrow, like a send a note. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, it's like it should say share or it's like an arrow. Click that. There you go. And it says share. There you go. Send it. Click it down to everybody on your timeline. If you're on Instagram right now, you should be sending this live to everybody. What we doing? All right. Okay. So tonight, I put the red lights on for this segment because I want to talk to my single people out there. Okay. I was just washing my dishes because I ain't got my ring on, but it's tattooed on here, okay? You see it, okay? It's tattooed. I was just washing some dishes, though, really quickly, so I took it off. But I want to talk to my single people out there. I just want to drop a little advice for you, and then we're going to have a story time on something that, as you probably seen in the bio, chasing reality. So I'm going to talk a little bit on that, and then I'm going to have this story. That's going to be the story time, but then I'm going to talk to you. So my singles, okay? I want to really talk to y'all. Let me see what y'all over here saying in the comments. I got to get, we building up the team, y'all. So we're going to soon be having, I'll just be able to sit here and do what I do. You won't see me reaching and trying to go for the comments. But look, it's what we got to do, okay? It's a part of building the brand, all right? So look, always that girl. Always that one. She's in the building. Hey, Ray. You know what? Y'all are the crew. I think we got to come up with a name. And to my crew, I might call y'all that. I think that's going to be the name. Konversation K and the crew. You know, we had that, and it was a physical crew. But Ray, I think we might just stick to that. Be, you know, the name of everybody. Join the crew. We the crew, and it's K, not a C. Okay, you know we do everything around here with a K. Okay. Hey, Michaela. All right for the red light. Look. All right. Yeah, single people time. Yeah, I'm about to talk to y'all. It's the red light special. Red light special. Okay. All right. Yeah, we getting ready to talk. We getting ready to talk. Loving the crew. Yeah, I'm loving the crew. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do something with that. I think because nothing else is really sticking. I've had some names and they just really ain't gravitating. And I know in time, but by this summer when I do the live show, I want to have the name because I want to be able to have some shirts and everything, some merch, you know, some surprise merch. But look, we gonna do it. So I'm loving the crew. Y'all know I'm loving y'all. Hey, Sash. I'm here, child. I know you're here, P. We get ready to breathe, stress, shake, let it go, okay? We in here. That's my sister. Oh, hey. Hello, okay? Look, we in here tonight. Oh, thank you. So today, a little bit, really quickly, because you know I'm all over the place, but single people, hold tight. I'm coming back for you. But today, my girl P invited me over to speak at Career Day. For our young ones. Y'all know we in the education world, okay? We out here real teachering it, okay? Really doing it and making an impact in these young people's lives, while some of you parents need to take a lesson. But no shade, okay? But she invited me over for Career Day, and I spoke as a YouTuber. And baby, when I tell you, them kids was giving me my life, okay? Them kids was already at the 34. They like, you got 34,000 followers? I said, no, not yet, but you just spoke that, okay? Make sure if you haven't now, subscribe to my YouTube, okay, please? We're trying to get there. But thank you, P, for inviting me to Career Day. It was so empowering. You know, we have to understand, too, that our babies of the future and of now, you know, it's not always looking like a college path career. You know, this is a career. You can go to school and learn the camera and learn the techniques. I mean, heck, I could really teach a class on how to run your YouTube and the transitions and all of the things that I have that come out with it. It's a lot. It's really a process, but I enjoy doing it. And I mean, I tell you, this gives me joy. So when I was able to go and share that, I have somebody right here that was at the school, and you know what? Heart. I really appreciate it. So I just dropped that gem so y'all knew what that was about. Okay. Okay, well, tell her to hop on. If she can, but she can rewatch as soon as she feel better. Oh, the crew. I know. I think we're going to go that route. Oh, thank you, P. Y'all, they was really giving me my life. They did. And I love me some Prescott Elementary, okay? Shout out to Prescott Elementary. P, send me the picture when you get a chance. We took a picture. The kids was just, they were amazed. And it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. And Career Day, all right? What? Your boy K speaking. Book me for your next Career Day, your empowerment brunch, your leaderships meeting, your next, you want me to facilitate and train your group of team. I'm certified almost in that. I'm getting that certificate. So look, your boy is doing things, okay? And that's why I couldn't understand why I didn't get picked. We'll talk about that in a second. But to the single people, okay, I got to say something real quick and get on out of y'all way. Okay, to my single people. What I want y'all to do, listen to me clear. Come on, scoot in. Come on, scoot in. What I need for y'all to do is to take your time and heal, okay? I say this from the place of love and understanding that if you don't do those two things, you're going to go into a relationship And you're going to demand for things to be like right away, this and this, this and that. And then you may respond to some things out of past traumas because you haven't really dealt with it. And then when a phone call is missed for the first time, or a text message isn't responded to in your timely manner for the first time, or, you know, we were supposed to link up and we didn't happen for the first time, automatically we go to a place where we get where we feel like it's not going to work. It's not happening. Listen, I got a lot of girlfriends around me, okay? And I be listening. We listen and we don't judge. Okay? But I give advice from the place of my heart, like, heal, move forward, find something that's going to help you heal. Now, I realize therapy ain't everybody's thing, but there are a lot of things you can do that are very therapeutic. And I think journaling, oh, excuse me, y'all. It's giving me the burps. I think journaling is definitely one of those things you can do. Getting it out, finding avenues and ways to getting out. If it's painting, if it's music, if it's content creating. I mean, I don't know what it is. If therapy is not the answer, now I ain't knocking a therapist. I love me a therapist, okay? I love a good group session. I like to hear other people's, things and know that I'm not alone and we can break bread with each other and we listen and we don't judge. But find some healing and somewhere in this walk where you will get what you need to get out of it so you can get your happy ending. You can't get to the happy ending if we keep on making it feel like it's his fault when it's really all of their faults. And you ain't dealt with all of them and you keep referring to them when it's now for him or she or he or they or them that's right there with you. So please be in the moment. Understand, like, hey, okay, that happened. That's all right. We just getting to know each other. Date. Please date. Don't go to just, you know what I mean, okay? I had to censor it because I don't know. I spoke at a school today. Some people may be watching. Please don't have tonight's episode is not for your kids. I love y'all. Tune in next week, maybe, okay? Or wait till we come back. We're going to talk about, no, not tonight, okay? Not tonight. Put your kids up. You grab a drink. Let them go watch something else. They probably going to go in their room and try to find me anyway on YouTube. But that's all right. I'm going to try to be censored a little bit the best I can. But I'm not at work, okay? But don't just go straight to the kicker, and it be all about that. Because I'm telling you, that will take things in a whole nother 360. Get to know them. Do it different this time, okay? Work on loving you so you know who's adding to you and not taking away, okay? You got to know what they're bringing, okay? And if they taking anything away, it's the ambition and the inspiration and the mindset that you're giving them. They can't be a leech. You don't need no leeches, okay? So to all my single people out there, take your time. Fall in love. Don't rush in love, okay? Go out on some dates. Wine and dine. And look, dating can mean you have multiple people, but be honest with them, okay? And if you ain't none of them, that's even better because you're getting to know. You're exploring. Soon as you open up that can, it's going to be, oh my God, I need some more. Woo, I shouldn't have did that. Yeah, you shouldn't have did it. So please, y'all, fall in love. Okay, love still does, it still exists. It's still out there. You got to grow through it. You got to love through it. We're going to do a whole series, I think, on single, in the middle, engaged, and married. I think we need to talk about all those phases because we got to get to it. And I'm not over here preaching anything polygamous, okay? I believe in monogamy. And if I ain't knocking nobody, if that's what you rocking, keep on doing your rocking, knockings, your boots, okay? Because I'm only taking on a pair over here. I don't have multiple boots over here. We ain't doing that. It's just, can't. Salam alaikum to you, whatever. You do you. But we just won't. But to my single people out there that still believe, and, I know sometimes you don't believe in the love because of what love has done to you. But it's still out there. You still have a chance to fall in love with somebody. but just take your time. Heal your heart so you know what you want out of life, know your worth, know your value, and let somebody that's coming into the picture build into that, add to it, raise it up, be proud of it, not jealous, but proud of it, and want to support it to the whole heart way. Give yourself that. You deserve it. You're worthy of it, and you earn it. Okay. So I had to do that for my single people. That was this portion before we get into the show in just a minute. Like I said, we're gonna always have a moment where we have late night conversation, and I feel like that was the conversation for tonight. So I hope somebody was able to get something from that, because I want us to be out here showing these young babies a way of life that is positive, that is with life, love, and happiness. Okay, we gotta give them that. We owe that to them. Okay, we do. All right, so in another news, things are a little blue. Nah, they're not blue. Okay, the sun will shine again, all right? And it will be what we needed. But at a point in time, I was a little... But let's talk about it. So as y'all know, for some time, I have been telling y'all, I am getting ready to embark on something that I can't really talk about too much. And I want to really talk about it, but let me just not, let me hold on. Let me wait. Okay, wait. Let me see. Y'all was saying some comments. I want to make sure I got to preach. All right. I have singles read Why Men Love. All right. It's a Life Changers. Read it. Okay. I did see my sis. Yes, thank you, Taylor, for that. Yes, I would love to have a queen. Oh, I'm definitely taking my time. Please take your time. Fall in love with you first. Absolutely. You got to. Hey, Auntie. Listen. Okay. Look, we can make it happen. I'm serious, too. I'm serious. We're going to really be doing some things. Hey, Maury. I hope you're feeling better, okay? Yes, take your time and let it flow. Listen to the people that's married, y'all, okay? We ain't trying to tell y'all something. We're trying to teach y'all something. Woo, listen, the light change. I'm going to give you a good show, okay? I'm going to give you a good show. But at a point in time, so I had the big news was I had submitted an application for a reality show. And this wasn't the first time, but this was the second time. And, the first time you just be like, oh, okay, I'm just waiting. Maybe they give me the runaround. Then some things shook up over there on the table, and it got hot. But then things kind of went back to a clear. And so, I'm sorry. I'm going to sip a little bit of my shot because this is kind of... Things went silent for a while. And I was like, oh, man, what's going to happen? Then in my mind, and it still is, because I'm not knocking anything God does, there was a divine time. Pride had rolled around, and I had ran into one of the cast members from the show. And I was like, OMG, here we go. This is big time. And I was like, so what's going on with the show? And I reached out to such and such, and they had told me that at this time we're not accepting applications, but we will be in the summer. So stay on the lookout and be ready. Keep doing what you're doing. We're watching. So I was like, okay, let me do things. We was rolling in. I was trying to give the variety of the crew and all those different things. That's why we was going through all that stuff. I was working behind the scenes, okay? Work behind the scenes sometimes means you don't always bring it to the forefront. Work it behind the scenes until God says, bring it to the forefront. Listen, that was a message. And so I was going and I was doing things. And then we ran into each other at Pride. We talked. I told him the information. Like, yeah, I've been trying. He was like, oh, well, stay tuned. We got some things coming. Blase, blase, blase. Okay. Maybe I think a year rolled by. And boom, the top of this year, I had seen that everything for this brand, and I'm going to say the brand's name at the end of it because I have no hard feelings with the brand. I truly, really do love still the brand and the work that they do over there. And I really wish I still could have had an opportunity, or, who knows? It may come again. Will I audition or will I try it again? If the right opportunity and I'm in the right space at that time, yes, I will. But I really, really wanted it this go around. And you know how sometimes when you really want something, you put so much into it because you want it to happen this go around. And so I did. And I got the application. I filled it out. And I think I waited maybe about 3 weeks. And I had got the news. I was sitting up on the bed, and boom, Chasing Reality hit the screen. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, the email's here, babe. And I read the first paragraph, and they decided to not move forward with me. But like I said, one monkey don't stop no show. The sun will shine again. I was sad, okay? I was a little bummed. But I know in divine timing, things were going to work out the way that they need to work out. So I then said, well, hey, it's not the time. But you know what? It's going to happen. So shout out to Chasing Reality. If you guys haven't, they're on YouTube. It's an amazing series. They have from here to the East Coast to the West Coast, down south. Like, it's amazing. And you can follow the lives of some amazing, talented people that are part of the LGBTQ community, chasing their dreams and going for what they want to make it a reality. And I just knew I was going to be a great fit for this cast, for this ensemble. I mean, I had so much ready to deliver and to give that honestly was my real world and my real reality. And in last year and currently, like, it's a lot going on that I'm ready to give, that I was ready to give, and not because the cameras was there, but this is a time of my life where I think you could really film because I got some things going on. So I just was like, you know what? It's all right. I was on the phone with my best friends, and we had been talking about something. And I think my best friend Loren was like, why we don't do our own? And I said, girl, what? I said, no, you know what? I've been asking y'all, can you do this with me? And we sat down on the phone. Well, maybe this best friends, are y'all in there? No one is. The other one, I'm gonna get you. You better be in here. We sat down, I think, earlier this week, and we talked on the phone for we have some really good conversations. And I can't say too much, but I can say this. I'm going to grace your screens. And what I'm getting ready to put together with my best friends, you're going to love it. You're going to really love it. 3 dynamic people, 3 different completely worlds, but the love, that the chemistry that we share and the journey is so amazing. And like, no bull, like I said earlier, we're all going through some things right now. And just know, when one door closes, there's always another one that opens, okay? So again, like I said, this is no shade at all to Chasing Reality. I just wish I could have had my moment. I wish I could have shared what I'm chasing after. And I get it, there may be other talent that was way I don't know. You finish the sentence. I ain't gonna say that, but I know I was ready. But I will, okay, be putting in a bid for something else that I'm gonna go back behind the scenes and do some working on, so I can't tell you. And I'm gonna commentate and I'm gonna watch. I gotta show y'all. I gotta see who this cast is, okay? Because if it's anybody besides about 1, 2, maybe no 3 people that I'm giving 4 people that I'm bringing back from Chase. I want only 4, and we need all new talent. Okay, if it's them 4, I'm good with it. If it's anybody other than them 4, you're gonna hear it when these pictures drop. Okay, and I hope this new talent can stand up and raise it, because this is season 3 and we have been waiting a long time for Chase in LA, and y'all better come deliver, because I was ready. Okay, I was ready, but it's something. It's better. Something's better gonna come. I know it's okay. We're gonna be all right. They're gonna be. It's gonna be all right. That's facts, sis. He do. That's right. And I'm staying on the path. Y'all know I'm staying on the path. It's definitely. I'm telling y'all, yes. Don't miss it. We're getting ready to sit down and contract and go over some things. The best friends, we're going to get out. We got to go and do our contracts and sign some stuff. But once things are signed, you will have something for me that I know that I'm going to be a part of with my best friends by the end of this year. And I'm really, really excited about it. All right. Well, it's time for us to take a quick break, pay some bills, switch some scenes, and get into this real good 2 topics I got for tonight, because I've got to talk about these 3 people tonight. All right? We'll be back. And we back. Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't ready for him yet. We're going to come back to you. All right, we wasn't ready for him yet. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. It's Thursday. Yeah. Y'all know what to do. All right, it's time again because we're getting ready to get into the topics of the conversations tonight. Okay? Send that video out. I need y'all to fill up these comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right? Share this video right now. Look, we live tonight on all platforms. I wasn't playing tonight. We are live on all platforms tonight, and we've got a lot to talk about. Share this video. Come on. Share it. Share it. Because, baby, it's a lot to be talked about. Okay? Oh, come on. Share it. Oh, yep, y'all heard that. Oh, I can't believe that y'all. Okay, maybe that's because a lot of y'all might be on YouTube. Okay. All right, yeah, them numbers looking good. Them numbers is looking good. We need to get it going though. We need to make sure that everybody knows that we're live. Okay? We live. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. Y'all, I know what y'all came to do. Because what? It's Thursday. It's time for our Say What? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to start with the lightest because I'm going to end with these last two. I'm about to hit this, real quick. Kanye West. So if anybody don't know, Kanye West right now is crashing out. Okay, what my auntie said, what did my auntie say just now on Instagram? Or she said, what do y'all call a snowman that's having attention tantrum or something like that? He's about to have a meltdown. Okay. Now a lot of people were saying, oh, why did she say a snowman? Why? I mean, that's just allegedly. That's what people were saying. Y'all know me. I'm just saying what the people say. But Kanye West pretty much went on a tangent. Okay, there's a lot of people that he claimed who's after him. I didn't really get to censor the footage like I want to censor it for purposes to play it, the audio. But it was enough. It was already enough for me to understand that at this point, you're losing it, sir. And what really got to me is when you start calling my girl, my little nieces and nephews, the R word. Yeah, y'all, he starts saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z got R kids. Okay? Now, I don't talk about kids. I'm not going to do it. Because kids should always be off limits. And I felt like at that point, you really put a deep line in the sand. You don't go for people's kids. Come for them. If you got an issue with Jay-Z, go for Jay-Z. If you got an issue with Beyonce, come for Beyonce. Okay, they both your age limit. They both, well, what did Sutton say? Fight somebody that match your pocket size, okay? Because I don't think you matching their pocket size. But go for them. Why are you over here trying to mess with the kids? It's just not cool. Kids was off limits. And I truly believe that Kanye West needs to get some help. Okay? We have seen, and I think, sometimes we'll be like, oh yeah, he's speaking some truth. Yes, some things are true. But when you get to start talking about people's kids and what people did to you and all of this stuff kind of starts sounding like a little delusional, we start to get to worrying. Okay, don't become no more, oh yeah, he's speaking. Y'all better listen, he's speaking. Some of that stuff, but some of this stuff, he needs to seek instead of speak. He needs to seek some help. He needs to seek a therapist. And I don't know, he may have one. But I'm pretty sure that it ain't going like it should, because if it was, we wouldn't be dealing with this. And it was a slew of things. The Jews is after him. It's all kind of stuff. I mean, I'm just really trying to get it. So if this is y'all boy, pray for your boy, okay? Because I think when you get to walking in the territory of kids, it gets really, really, really sticky. Okay, it gets really sticky when you get to talking about kids. People start getting real defensive. Now, I'm going to tell you a little quick story. No, I ain't even going to go there. But some people be out of line, P, when you don't correct your kids. And that's a whole other topic. But when you come for my kids, you better be ready for me to come for you. That's all I'm saying. You come for me and mine, you better be ready when I come for you. That's it. That's all. Okay? I really have not much left to say about this. As it should be. Now, you look, because I'm not going there. I won't go there. Okay? I won't go there. I won't go there. I won't. Because when you go here, you better be ready. You better be ready. I'm just saying, you can't sit there and talk about people's kids in spite of how you may feel. Because those kids belong to somebody. Those kids are loved by many people. And I don't know if you mad because you can't give your kids the spotlight that they're providing for theirs. But clean it up. Because you can. You're a great artist. You have delivered great music. I don't know what this tail end of you are to be, but watch your mouth, okay? Talking about the Carters, okay? Because I speak for them. And you don't want to get me to speaking because we're going to have to get the bleep machine out because I got some things to say. Now, if it was me and you came for me and you said something about my kids, I would get real Dr. Heavenly on you for Married to Medicine, okay? I would get real Dr. Heavenly on you for Married to Medicine. I'm sorry. I'm just going there, and I'm going to apologize for it later. But Carters, if y'all need me to be the PR for the Carters, the young ones, and you need me to be the clapperbacker for the teams on the Instagrams and whatever else, have my people call your people. Have your people call my people, and we can make it happen. Because I ain't standing for it. Kids is off limits. Okay? Find you some help, ye. Okay? And you're not God. Okay? You're not him. So please stop. Okay? Hey! I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting over here to some of my comments. She's in the building. Okay? Yes, welcome. Drop a few words. Share that live. Oh, okay. Well, you here now. And I know it's all going to work out. Okay? It's all going to work out. Yes, please. Okay? I love the support. Okay? Y'all know it takes a lot to run this over here. And we trying to elevate. So please, donations are lovables, are welcome. Okay? I'm not going to turn down a donation. You know, if you want to donate to your boy, because like I said, we're trying to elevate the studio, okay? The podcast is coming this summer. We're working on the flyer for that. Let's have a convo, all right? The podcast. It's going to be so good. And there's the things. I'm trying to elevate and I'm trying to, build the brand up. And so I'm going to always ask for donations, because if y'all support me, when we get there, you buy your artist's favorite music, you go to Starbucks, okay? You buy your paraphernalia from your local pharmacist. I got y'all with that one, huh? Yeah, you do. You get John Legend so high, okay? So you can come on over here and support me because I know that I'm giving you some good entertainment. I know I'm making you smile. I know I just made you laugh. And I mean, I'm not trying to be your begging preacher or your pastor because I ain't begging for money because it's not like it's needed over here. But if you feel the Holy Spirit leading you to be generous and you want to donate, go ahead. Wrong one. There you go. Wrong. Go ahead. You can scan that Cash App right there and you can donate to your boy. Okay. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Okay. All right. Okay. So these next two topics I got, we're going to try to knock these out. All right, here we go. These next two topics, I'm going to actually start with this one first, okay? Because I'm going to come back to the first one, ending with that first one with Jess and Loren. But I'm going to talk about this one, and we're going to listen to some audio, and we're going to dissect really what's going on. And if y'all don't know what's going on, I'm going to kind of bring y'all up to date with what's going on, okay? Thank you. Always, you really came over here and you are doing your thing for me. And you got that next, you got that next one. I got some things that I want to do for some people that have shown me loyalty and has just like helped and support the push of this channel without no help. Reposting when you see my reels on your story. Like I watch it all and I take it all in because you don't have to do it. But when you do it, it really, really pushes me and takes me to that next level. So I thank y'all. I salute y'all. And I'm loving the crew. Yeah, I'm loving the crew. I still mess with Kendrick Lamar and we respect Anna Drake. Okay. Call me what you want. But Monique and Tyler Perry. Okay. I'm going to get my audio ready. Let me make sure. And I'm going to test it. I just need y'all to tell me if you can hear it. Okay? All right? Tell me if you can hear it.
I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out because I don't.
Okay. Can we hear that audio? Can we hear the audio? If you can hear the audio, drop I can hear you in the chat. Just one person. If I know one person can hear, we can all hear. Were you able to hear that audio nice and clear? All right. That's all I needed. I just needed one. Okay. So Tyler Perry and Monique. We have been having this issue since Precious, y'all. Hey, I know that's right. I'm sorry, y'all. I was reading my comments. But Tyler Perry and Monique have been having issues since Precious. And what happened with Precious was Monique was contracted to do a movie, which was what we all know as the great movie that I feel like should have earned a Golden Globe. And I don't know if it got an Oscar, but it should have. She put it out there that she had did the movie, and that was all I was asked to do. It was later on then asked of her from Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Lee Daniels, who she has now made amends with. So we are happy about that, and we don't even have to talk about that at all. But there's still this olive branch that she wants to be extended to her from Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. But as of recently, she went in on Tyler Perry. And here is the clip that started it all. Now, on Precious, she did the movie. I'm sorry, Tyler, let me take y'all back. Tyler Perry and Oprah wanted her to do a press tour. They wanted her to go promote the movie, go everywhere like we seen with Wicked, roll the big carpet out and do a press tour for Precious. Talk about it, bring awareness to some of the things that we witnessed in the thing. Be you, go do it. But they didn't want to pay her. And when Monique said no to that, from what I'm understanding, allegedly, okay, they then blackballed her and put a label on her, like they do a lot of our great Black women, that she's difficult to work with, she's argumentative, all of these things allegedly just to take down who she is and who she has been to us as a community and a society as one of the queens of comedy, okay? In a matter of moments, all of that went away. And as y'all know, for a while, we didn't see Monique in a lot of things. Well, we know that for a while, she has been asking, where is my apology? Where is my apology? Well, Tyler Perry went on the stage and gave a beautiful eulogy. I don't know if it was the main eulogy, but it was the beautiful eulogy for resting in heaven, the great Angie Stone, who has given us a legacy of great music. But again, another Black woman that has not gotten what is due to her. Okay? And Tyler Perry takes the stage, and this is what he has to say.
Read it. I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out because I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being hooked and manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel.
Now that was a message right there. Some of y'all need to really get unhooked from Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all these other places and stop trying to live everybody else's life and live yours. But back to this.
I don't see everything. But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to. All of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it? She was treated.
So Monique then decided to take it to Instagram.
After 35.
Uh-oh, hold on. And she said, Mr. Dear at Tyler Perry, and she tagged him. I recently watched your heartfelt speech at Angie Stone's funeral where you expressed frustration over her mistreatment by the music industry. It stuck with me. And for my husband, Sydney. It stuck with me and my husband, Sydney. But also made us reflect on some unsettling discrepancies in your actions towards me. Number one, you expressed anger over Angie's mistreatment, yet you labeled me difficult to work with, despite never having worked with me. You have condemned poor treatment of others when you impose the same on me. We have an audio of admitting that you were wrong. We're going to get into that audio too. You asked, where's the money that she's owed? Well, where's my public apology? And the promise that you made back to me in 2016. The false narratives you portrayed to help, help blackball me, costing me tens of millions of dollars. Now, I'm pretty sure Monique really did her math and she really did the calculations and she missed out probably on a lot of money. So where's my restitution for that? Number three, you mentioned being tired of us not receiving our benefits that we deserve. Yet you asked me to promote Precious for free without a contract compensation, which highlights your double standard. You said careful now on how you treat the children of God. As a man of faith, where's your responsibility to act with the love and the truth? You promised an apology to me years ago, but is yet to come. Unlike this music industry, which is the right criticism, which you rightly criticized, we have an audio, a documentation of your actions. Shouldn't you be held accountable too? In closing, I hope your words at Angie's funeral inspire you to correct the wrongs you've done to me and my family. You have the power to do so. You have shared biblically teachings. Please remember what will a man profit to gain the whole world but lose his soul? Mark 8:36. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. We wait for your response with love and respect. Monique and Sydney. And I am Loren LoRosa said, damn, my sweet babies. So then Monique, after that, she then went and played her audio to prove that Tyler said these things so y'all can know even the more of what I'm saying. Let's take a listen to that.
The community is involved and they want to see how it's going to play out because the community is saying, wait a minute, hold up. We don't know this sister to be no bullshitter. We know she a loudmouth. We know she'll say some shit off the wall. But what we know about it is she's true to her word.
And all I would ask you is two questions. The first question is,
Did you not just say it was wrong? Tyler. Did you not just say it was wrong, Tyler? To say she was difficult for not doing something that she was not contractually obligated to do? Did you not say that you would feel that that was wrong? Or am I missing something? I absolutely said that, yeah. So I'm not saying it now. I will let all this cool off when I get back out on the press tour to promote my next thing. I know it's going to come up. That is when I will talk about it. But no, it's too hot. It's too hot. Y'all heated it up.
There it is. Okay. He said, I shouldn't have said that. He went in there and then he said, you know what? And then when I go out on my next press tour, I don't know the date of this audio because they didn't really release the date of that audio. But he said, when I go on my next press tour, I'll make sure that when they bring it up, I'll address it so we can go ahead and do it. But right now, it's too hot. Y'all too hot. You're coming at me crazy. And I'm pretty sure, okay, I know Monique had a lot more to say than what was recorded on her behalf that we didn't get to hear. I know that there was some words dropped and some tensions high, okay, because we know it. She said it. Yes, I could be a loud mouth. So we know that it went there. And I think Tyler's saying, you know what, but right now, you ain't going to get that out of me. You know, because he got a little Medea in him still, too, okay? You're not going to get that out of me. So when I get out to the public and they ask me, that is when I'll do it. Do I think that's right? Hey, no, I don't. And I love me some Tyler Perry. I really want to be a part of the Tyler Perry team. So I'm not trying to touch this in any wrong or fashion way, but it's out there. And y'all know me. I talk about the things that are out there. How do y'all feel? Is Monique owed an apology? And should it be public? Or should this be something that they should take care of behind the scenes and then drop a movie and show that, boom, yes, we did it. We fixed it. This is how we do it. Why do we always have to go to the public with all of these matters? I get sometimes, that's why that conversation is going to be good, but sometimes it's not always going to end right when you bring it to the media. Okay, what are y'all thoughts? I seen one. Somebody said, always that girl, number one, says, sometimes people don't care about how they look as long as they can make you look worse. Okay. Taylor Marie says, she needs to let it go. Pray about it and give it to God. Okay. I'm glad he admits his wrongs. Okay. With the number of years she's been in the business, she should have known what to expect. Okay, so I'm hearing Monique should let it go. I'm hearing she should have known. And I'm hearing that sometimes people do what they do to make themselves look good so you can look worse. It's really unfortunate. I pray that this situation does get, rectified and fixed and handled because we do care about both of those people. And they are both very pivotal in our Black community and society in today's time and what they bring to the culture and what they do. So we hope y'all get it fixed. Okay, we really do. All right, y'all. I knew this one was coming. Okay, I knew this one was coming, and I'm sad that this one came. Okay, Jess Hilarious and Loren LoRosa. Okay. Loren LoRosa on YouTube. Oh, okay. Jess Hilarious and Loren LoRosa from the Breakfast Club. Okay, it isn't looking too spazzy. And the sad part about it was I seen this coming. Like I said, I seen this happening. So let's jump into it. And I'm gonna let the audio play, and we're gonna dissect it like that, okay? Because this audio, Jess Hilarious, she started it all off, and we just got to be honest that if she wouldn't have did what she did, just in from page 6, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Okay, hold on. This just came in an hour ago, right when I went live. Beyonce and Jay-Z are disgusted and are taking legal actions against Kanye West following vulgar and offensive attacks on their kids. See, that's what you do nowadays. You don't even got to worry about doing else. You take it to the court. All right, take it to the court. Okay, all right. Let me get the audio. Let me get the audio. I just had to say that real quick. Because, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay. So, Jess Hilarious. I hope it's censored, but if not, here we go.
Yeah, I co-hosted, eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Loren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you're moving. I don't like,
Okay. You know, Jess, I don't want to give it too much because she's dropping so many bombs on her words. Her mouth is so potty. So let me catch y'all up, and then I'm gonna play the next clip because we're gonna tie this all up with a bow and hope that they fix it and get it together too. But I did see this coming. So Jess Hilarious was the new seat after a long waited time, or a mystery of waiting of time, when we didn't know what was going to go on with Angela Yee, who was also the former person that was on The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy. Okay, shout out to them over there at The Breakfast Club. So Jess filled that seat. She got a contract. She said what she wanted to make. And I know in there she put how many years that we going to sit on this until we renew it. Because there was no way you went on that live on Beyonce's internet and filled up your mouth with all them words and you spewed it out there and they did not fire you. So you knew you was going to be secure in your check. You knew you was going to be secure in your contract. So you opened up your mouth and you said what you needed to say. Now, do I knock her for saying how she feels? Absolutely not. But I feel like DJ Envy felt, because I'm going to play that, she should have waited. She went out on maternity leave. She chose Loren. Okay, that's Loren. She chose Loren to be her fill-in while she was out on maternity leave. So she was going to fill in for Jess Hilarious as the host, because Jess Hilarious has a segment on The Breakfast Club called Jess with the Mess. Well, now Loren is going to fill in for her while she's out on maternity leave. Now, when she got back, she was told, like, we're going to have this whole rollout on how we're going to bring you back. We're going to do this whole thing. And yes, we're going to welcome you back, girl, because you are our host. Now, when that happened, the rollout didn't happen, Jess says, and Loren, okay, still was there. And she like, well, ain't she supposed to be leaving now that I'm back? And then it was said that Loren is a producer. Well, Jess was confused because she like, well, when does producer sit up here and read stories? I'm confused. But I think what happened is when you put a girl like Loren in the seat that Jess had, who is more likable, I'm just being honest, who is more understanding, more when like if she says something, you can have a little more empathy for her quick because it's the place on her delivery. And I just think Jess hilarious at times finds herself because of her delivery in situations. And so you put Loren in this seat, and I think people really took a liking to Loren. Now, yes, because the Breakfast Club is out of New York, you know, you're going to get the people that mess with Jess because they from where she's from. So they're going to mess with her automatically by default because you know what? You one of us, and you made it. And I respect y'all because that's loyalty. That's how you're supposed to do. That's why I need y'all to make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Okay, because we need the loyalty. But they're going to ride with her all the way. But she didn't take a liking to Loren because she didn't like the way that Loren asked her a question when she first returned. You supposed to be warm welcome. You want to ask me about some stupid comments about what's in the comments. It just threw Jess off. And from there, they had this battle. Okay. And Jess says that, you know, you were nice to her. I picked her. Why would I be jealous of her if I picked her? I could be paraphrasing a little bit, so I'm not saying those are her words. Okay. But I'm giving y'all the story. Why? You know, when I picked her. She was heavy on the emphasis of I picked her. We know that you picked her, or now at least we know that you picked her, but it still doesn't make sense for you to try. And I was watching, because I go back and I like to watch the Breakfast Club. I'm a YouTuber. I like watching YouTube, even though I'm on YouTube. I don't watch everybody's channels, but I do watch the people out there. You tried to little girl her at many moments on the show. And I don't know if you were aware about it or aware of it, but there were times where you really tried to little girl Loren and make her feel like I got this seat. You the reporter, you're the journalist. Do that when you asked. I'm sorry. At times it came off like that. And Loren, with the integrity and the journalism background that she has, because she is a journalist, clock that. She sat there with poise, respect, and demeanor, and kind of chuckled at times. Okay, I'm gonna give you that one. But when does a person get fed up? When does a person then feel like enough is enough? Okay, you've been throwing jabs. You've been saying what you want. I don't know why you mad at me. I'm only doing a job that I was hired for. Plain and simple. We know the powers above loved Loren, and they wanted to find a way to get her in. Now, the question is, who is going to really, who is it? Are they going to really, now they got to fulfill Jess's contract. If they don't, I feel like it's going to have to be some real legal battles, and they're going to do it. But will her contract get renewed? Or will it get given to Loren? Now, they've always said they wanted to do this 4-seater thing over at the Breakfast Club, which they've never done. But that was what Jess was saying that they were going to do with her. She's going to be the 4th chair. If I can be honest with you, I don't think it's going to be the 4th chair. I think they're going to fulfill Jess's contract. Her going on live and saying all of this is not wrong. But a lot of people don't like when you speak up. And the powers that be, they're going to do what they want to do because they got the power to do so. So the following day, they sat down at the table and they hashed it out. And here is what they had to say. Okay. And, Tiana Taylor, y'all, yeah. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Wrong app. Here's what they had to say.
Loren LoRosa is here. We're having a conversation because Just Hilarious went crazy on Instagram last night.
And I knew the live would upset. You know, you don't get upset, whatever. But I knew that it would upset Envy. I knew it would upset Loren. That's why you closed the elevator this morning.
That was crazy. Now, why would you do that, Lauren?
I just
I
wanted to.
They pulled up at the same time.
At the same time when we parked, and she was in front of me.
She saw Jess. She didn't know what Jess was on, so she rushed to the elevator. She hit the button. You remember when Q was on Juice and he thought Jess was behind him?
I hit the button one time, and this was why
I heard the button though.
I felt like I didn't know what to say to you because I was so thrown off by parts of that live yesterday. I'm like, bro, we be talking at least enough. Like, we don't got to be friends outside of here. But I feel like I've always said to you off air, whenever things have happened, we've had conversations about a lot of different things. Let's talk. Call me. What's up? What's the issue? What's going on?
The issue is the whole narrative. Like, I understand F the comments and F the people and all that. But it's not all about them. It's how I'm feeling too. What if I'm feeling the same way the people feel? You know what I'm saying? So what? Because niggas online feel a certain way. I feel the same way they feel about it.
Call me and curse me out. Call in and curse them out. Yes, you do.
Yes, like okay. I've done that. You know what I mean?
There's a bigger issue sometimes too.
Can I just add, at the point when I was watching this the next day, I felt like at no point did Charlamagne take this serious because I think he already knows what's going on behind the scene. I'm just saying.
Because I felt like, all right, you'll call him, you'll cuss him out. We might talk about different situations, but I think a lot of times if there's an issue for real, and then it don't be no movement in here, it's like there's an issue outside and then there's no movement in here, and then we just all in here like he ha. Like, you're doing a lot of it right now. You laughing and joking, but for real, you know that she's up here crying. Nothing about that is funny. Like, there's real issues and real problems, and we don't really get to the gist of it.
Never. I want the record to show I see Jess cry like. So.
It doesn't matter if you see her cry 1,000 times.
You know what? I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all. See, because when I try to be serious and talk, you see what I'm saying? You see how they do me?
I'm saying is that I think at this moment, because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room, or EP.
I never ever heard that.
Because
you pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Like, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of us are very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlamagne. I'm not saying Evie don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown ass woman.
And I understand. You could have said that on air right then and there. But right after, when you say you pulled me in the office, you never pulled me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And I did or not, our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm gonna handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation, because we grown, and regardless, you don't gotta love me, you don't gotta like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, you are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit women against each other.
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended. Regardless, no. I'm not sitting here like you don't deserve to be here. I'm not sitting here like you're not here. You're not going anywhere. That's not. Well, that's first and foremost. Let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever, but yeah,
definitely
you are here.
Delivery.
I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. Push for that.
I think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop letting the internet pit y'all against each other. I know the internet has created a narrative. Lauren versus Jess versus Lauren.
No, but that's what it is.
And that's what I'm trying to say is the internet is there. We see it. None of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. Didn't say nothing about it.
Y'all clear up everything else. Nobody want to clear up that I'm not doing that. I don't like you. I'm hating on a.
They say I'm gay. I came up here and said I don't suck no pee. That's true.
That's different now. Come on.
The last time I attempted to do that, Jess, it went so bad that I said I wasn't going to do it again.
To do what?
I don't dislike you. You don't dislike me. The day you came back. That's what my intentions was. And we talked about
that was different. The way when I did come back, Lauren, you have to admit that ish was crazy. The way we had a setup, we had something going, we had a whole nother plan. It went left. You came in here and it's like you did something totally different.
Loren LoRosa is here.
Okay. So I see some comments over here, and we're gonna take these, and then I'm gonna give my final opinion on them. And I hope they get it together. Okay. First comment. Right here. All right. Yeah, period. Support that. Child, you can't crash out at work or cuss on your employee on live. Okay. I feel like they were trying to gaslight her. Her delivery was wrong, but she was wrong. She was not wrong. Okay. Heavy on the gaslight. I agree, sis. It was heavy on the gaslight. The sad part is Jess handpicked this TMZ reporter / editor / CNN journalist and brought her into her house. Ain't no woman coming into my house when I'm not home. I'm just saying. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, Jess ain't missed out on that check. No, she's not. I actually love that they talked about it on air because it shows real life vulnerability for both parties. That it does. I agree. Okay, I agree. Yeah, Jess has to be insecure as AF. And for the people in the back, we didn't hear Jimmy. No, because DJ Envy did not do any gaslighting. Charlemagne did. Now, I hope that these two Black women that are amazing at what they do can work this out. Because it's got to be room for all of them. It can be room for both of them. But I think Jess has to think before she talks. Okay? Just think for a quick second. Just think about it. Work on delivery. And get out what you got to get out. Because everybody can't take it the way you deliver it. And you can't expect people to take it that way. Because like Lauren said, my own mother don't even talk to me that way. So what makes you think I'm going to let another grown woman talk to me that way? What is we doing here? What are we trying to do? Okay? I don't like the fact that... Okay, so here it is. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to go about my way. Jess, you are a talent. You were hired and you were contracted. In all actuality, baby, producers, management, and the team don't have to run anything by you but your paycheck. And that's really, truly it. You signed your contract. They know what you're there to do. They know what they signed you up for. If they want to do anything else, they gave you grace by letting you pick, which I also think was them handing you the string so you can go ahead and hang yourself. They gave you the string to go out there and pick who would be the next hot thing, because they were going to see if you was going to really pick somebody that's doing what you do and give what you give, or just somebody mediocre, and we'd be like, oh, why did she pick them? But I think they handed you the string. They gave it to you. You threw it up there. And this situation kind of turned around and looked like you hung yourself. And I'm sorry that it went this way. I hope that it can really work out. I know that your team was not happy in the way that you decided to go and have a business meeting in front of everybody. And then, yes, now we're forced to bring it to the table and talk about it because you put it out there. And we know, by the way, you putting it out there like that, your contract is signed, sealed, and delivered for I don't know how many more years. But I don't know if there's going to be a renewing of that contract. I truly think they are going to go ahead and say, you know what? We thank you for your services. In the words of the honorary, one and only, Shawnee. Her last name ain't that no more. I got to think of the pastor's name. First Lady Shawnee, thank you for your services. Okay? We truly appreciate you. And they did. They did just that. They said, you want a baby? Watch this. And you know what the sad thing about that is, too? You should not feel like you can't grow your life and do the things that God has called you to do because a job is contingent on it. But some industries and some places like this is the end. This is how it works. This is what you know the field. They've been doing this for years. So Jess is not the first person to go out and have a baby and then don't come back to a career. We heard Tracy Braxton talk about it for a long time, that her own sisters left her because she went out and had a baby, and they went and signed the contracts and did what they had to do. We know that life is going, the road is going to go when money is on the flow. Okay? It's sad, but they got to do what they got to do. But you also know the career that you're going into. But it's nuts that they take the strings and make you your own noose with it. Yes! You see that? You see that? And she is boasting to the fact that, yeah, I picked you. Right, girl. And look where it led you. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I really enjoy Loren. I really do. Jess with the mess was her messy opinion, and everybody can have one. Okay? But a lot of people didn't like Jess's opinion. And when you are in the seat of a YouTube, a camera, a radio host, they gotta like you but hate you. Okay, they can't always hate you because eventually that candle is going to burn out. In the words of Nene Leakes, they got to love and hate you if you're going to do this thing. Because you got to be lovable and sometimes not likable. But when they just don't like you and it's just hit after hit, you are slowly going to be able to provide a service to the hilarious people that are your fans. It's going to kind of pause there. So if you want to be bigger than that, if you want to go further than that, you got to do what you got to do, Jess. But I do love Loren on the show. I think she's a great addition. We'll see. I guess we're going to just see where it ends and where it goes. All right. Well, that's been an amazing jam-packed show. We are about 18 minutes over tonight, and I only normally keep y'all for an hour, but you know, it's Thursday and tomorrow's your Friday, and some of y'all might be calling off anyway, but if not, take your tail to work. And even if it's you work for yourself, get up and go to work, okay? Because it's things to do, and bills to be paid, and trips to be taken. So you got to go make your money, man. All right? So look, as today is really the last and official day of Pisces season, I'm so sad. But baby, it's been an amazing season. And I can truly say that I have enjoyed being a Pisces for 34 years. Okay? I have truly enjoyed this season. You know, woohoo! Now, I gotta make sure I put these numbers up here right so it can show right. So it should look like this, I think. No, oh no, that's a 43. But listen, I have enjoyed turning 4. Okay, I have enjoyed my birthday. It's been amazing. Cheers to all the Pisces, okay? Clarissa, Paris Nights, Erykah Badu, Kelly, the new Housewives of Atlanta, Justin Bieber. There's so many other Pisces. Cheers to all. Tamar Braxton. Okay. All of you all that are Pisces. So all the Pisces, my brother, my father. Yes, y'all. It's 3 of us. From the top to the first to that middle. We got 3 Pisces in there. But it's truly, truly been an amazing season. We will still grace y'all seasons because y'all can't live without a Pisces. And you know you can't. But it's time to let everybody else enjoy their time. Until next year, we will be back. Because what is life without a Pisces? So put your glasses up to the Pisces tonight. We're going to make this ending of this episode to the Pisces. All right? We have put one in for the books. And head over to my TikTok and my Instagram. That recap video will be up before midnight. Okay? Before Pisces season is officially over, that recap video of my entire Pisces season, some of the big things I did, is truly in fun effect. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. After this video ends, put a comment in the chat. Great show, Kay. Really enjoyed it. Do you love Jess? Do you love Loren? Should Tyler apologize to Monique publicly, or should they take it behind the scenes? And what is going to be the verdict with Kanye? What kind of lawsuit is he going to be hit with? And to y'all that's going to watch this video back, I love y'all too. I'm loving the crew. Yeah, I'm loving the crew. Look, because y'all came back and showed me love. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, turn on that notification bell. Life, love, and happiness. I live it. I grow through it. I grow through it. I learn from it. It was something else I said in that. And I'm learning my own chat. But I'm out of here. I will see y'all. Look, I know I owe y'all some videos. It's coming. Don't you be rushing me. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all next week on Thursday. Yeah. We out of here. Bye.